Hello everyone, welcome back to NAS Pedia, and now we're going to take a look at QUSBCam2, how to use it and what are its advantages and how we can make the best out of it and use some of the QVR Pro features, as it is a very convenient solution on building small surveillance systems through QUSBCam2. And to go first, we'll be starting with the UI. As we'll see, what does the user interface look like, what does the application look like, and what are some of its features. And I'll say let's go and see the whole thing of it. And yep, here as you can see, we have the QNAP NAS QTS 441 here, and if you don't have it already, go and install it. And you have all the information over there, and this is the QUSBCam2. If you don't have it already, just click on the App Center and you can find it over here by a simple search with QUSBCam2, and you'll find it over here. Download it or directly open it from there, or simply open it from the desktop. Alright, so this is the user interface. It's very user friendly, it's very informative, even though you might think why we have here. So this is the USB device, and that we have connected it to the NAS. The model name of the QNAP NAS that we are using for this feature, we are running all the QTS right now over is the TS453BE NAS, a very convenient NAS. It's maybe one of my favorite NASs, and you see that it has from the back side it has four USB ports, and from the front side has one USB port over here. So in total has access to 5 USB ports, which you can build a very convenient small surveillance system. And also, if you want to have more information about this, you can go to our webpage QUSBCam2, and tells you how to build with USB cameras in 3 simple steps. So first is connect the USB camera to your NAS, create a channel for the camera, and click live and start monitoring right away. So 3 simple steps, and all the key information, you have it also on our website. It is affordable, it is plug and play, remote access, and you don't need extra power consumption. And actually you can make use of QVR Pro features. Alright, let's go back to the user interface. On the left hand side you have 3 menus over here, which is the live view, the logs, and the USB device. And you see this green area highlighted over here. This is where one of actually the only camera that I plugged it in this QNAP NAS for this video, and it tells you the area where it is, which is USB slot number 5 here, and you can decide either to enable it or disable it from over here. Channel name, USB device name, it recognizes it, and it tells you that if it's a video, it has audio or not, and its status. And also by action here you have this plus here where you can create a channel directly, simply clicking there, and this is the view of the camera that it has. Or you can go through the live view and create a channel over here, and you can see you have 1, 2, 3, 4 different channels that you can have with 4 different cameras. I would say that you can also use it in a very convenient way with 4 different cameras, say use it for small surveillance, sharing neighborhoods, or using it for office surveillance in a remote situation. Alright, so create a channel. Once creating the channel, you will have the view here, what is going on. You can refresh it, and you can set the channel number, channel 1 to 4. So I'll leave this channel 1, and you can leave the channel name. Let's say I'll leave QUSBCam2 testing, and then you have the USB device name as it recognizes. Is a really good LiveCam Studio. You can leave the video and audio format, and the video format, the motion that you want to have in this channel. So I'll leave it JPEG, and you can set the resolution. You have different types of resolutions from 160 to 120 up to 1920 1080, and I'll leave it that is on the frames per second that you want to have. So based on this one, it will also give you its own recommendations. Alright, so this is how to add the camera. So we already did the part of how to add the camera, and actually we can also check all the cameras. We can check all the cameras after that. So we see all the cameras here. We go back to NAS Pedia Live. We see all the cameras here. Sorry. So if you have more cameras, you can see, you can view it over here. Alright. And another thing is that you can modify the same channel by clicking here, go back again, and modify whatever information you want to modify. Simply quickly apply it there, right on the spot. You can delete it, you can share the channel, and you can see it live. So once you click live, you see the whole thing, what's going on, or as we left it in the JPEG mode, so we can just see small, we can see that the camera is on, but we are not live. So once we go live, we see the movement of the people, and then we can decide to delete it again or remove the channel. And once you click share, we can see that we can have here share this channel, and you can set a validation code, so anyone that has the code can have access to this one. Or we just apply, and we can create a share link. We want to share with friends, you want to share with your co-workers, and you can just copy it and paste it to whatever you want to use it for. Alright, I'll just leave it live for now, as it has 4 different things, 4 different channels here. And another important part, I mean a really good part and useful part, would be checking the system logs, as the system logs can give you a lot of information. You can actually use them, check who has been using the camera, what has been happening to the cameras, and so on and so on. So we see that with the system log here, we have all the information, and I guess nothing wrong has been so far. You have info, you have warnings. So you have some warning: one channel read video process occurs, one timeout at least 1 hour. So you have all this information, and you can download them all over here. Set the destination where do you want to download it, and then you can read as a CSV file, and you can open it. And you can use it for different data analytics based on what you're willing to have from. But if you're building a small surveillance system, maybe you don't need to do data analytics with system logs from the QUSBCam2. So yeah, other than that, what we can do is actually use and make use of this camera and these features from the QVR Pro. So let me search for QVR Pro. I should have it here, right? And then we can open QVR Pro. You'll be connecting from the same NAS, and to make the best out of it, you can actually download the QVR Pro client after it here, and then you can download it in your computer and have access to it. And but before going there, we want to check the camera settings. So we want to check the camera settings and make use of the QVR Pro itself, as it is very important. It has different features. It's one of the best QVR surveillance systems that you might encounter. It's advanced and has a lot of very user-friendly features and services that you can utilize them upon. Alright, so we see the camera settings, and try to get the camera from the QSBCam, and we can integrate it with other IP cameras that we have been using, say for example the QVR Pro, and we can have all this range of camera systems in the QVR Pro integrated over there and have access from one place, and have you can have different places in managing from a central point in the QVR Pro client. Alright, so once with the camera settings, start adding cameras, and we'll try to find this camera from the QSBCam right now, and the scan is happening over here. So camera selected 0, cameras that can be selected up to 8 cameras for free, but you can buy more in QVR Center, and you can increase the number of the cameras. So for us is this camera that we want to add, the ONVIF, and the model is QUSBCam2 channel 1. So it is already identifying it that we are having from QSB camera the IP address and the MAC address from the QSBCam2 for the that comes as a channel camera view from the QSBCam2. Once you click next, we want to add this camera in our management system of the QVR Pro and QVR Pro client, and we set the name as it is. I'll just leave the name. You can check the brand. It actually identifies it as that one, and we have the model name coming from QNAP QSBCam2. The IP address, you have to set the IP address of the NAS, where is it coming from, the port, RTSP port, and another important feature is the account and password. And by that one, what we mean is that you have to set the username and password of the NAS that you are logged in. So in this case, I believe it was Sam. It's his NAS. I've been using it for the video, and you have all the information over there. You set the password, and let's see, you can test it here. So we wait for the testing. Once you have this one, you see that is all fine, it's all okay, and you have the ticker here, the green ticker, and you can just set it next as you choose this camera to connect it with a QVR Pro. And you can decide to edit it now or edit later if there are any other settings that you want to add to the camera list. So say edit now, okay. So we should be landing in the next page, and we see this, we have to enable recording, enable auto snap, and other features like streaming every day. We can set the scheduling part and so on and so on, but I'll talk also about scheduling, that you can do it in the QVR Pro and take advantage of this part of it. And the camera has been added here, it's finished, and we can see that the recording stopped for now. It's setting the connection, and we can see we can go back to the QSBCam2 live or VFF. Okay, so okay, the connection has been established, and we have everything. We have the thumbnail, we can check it here. We have it already in the QVR Pro as a camera solution. And also what we can do the event management. So we can actually use scheduling to manage the recording. So you say you want only working days, so you use that one, or only weekends, you're not at home or at the office, whichever fits better for you, or every day, and say the blue ones are active where it's going to record, and the gray ones are inactive where you're not going to record. Or you can add by yourself, and you can choose certain days of the week by yourself. Anyway, I'll cancel this one. I just wanted to show you how it works. And then once you click on QVR Pro client, you have this opening the QVR Pro client application that you downloaded in your computer. It has this greeting window. Next, it has many different features. It explains you all the features. It's dynamic, and you can zoom in, zoom out. You can use different features like fisheye, and you can use multiple screens. You can have multiple views in one single screen. And yeah, so you can have also other cameras like IP cameras. You can add it over there, and it will lead you back to QVR Pro, and you have to add the cameras from the camera settings, which from where I was doing with the QSBCam. So yeah, once you drag and drop it here, you can see that this is live, and alright, so this is from before, so this is from earlier connection which I stopped it. Okay, that's another one, and you can drag and drop as many as you want, and then you can focus on this one. You can use for zooming in, and then you can drag and drop yourself and set in, and you can take advantage of many other features from the QVR Pro itself, and you can just close it down and then drag again another one. You can go live, or you can play it back, the same streaming video if you want to go back as it is recording. And QNAP NAS provides a fantastic solution for video streaming because of its capacity on storage, and you can increase the data storage, you can increase the storage capacity in the QNAP NAS in various ways. Also, you can go check the QNAP.com for which NAS would be more suitable for you. Also, you have another important and really good feature is the EMAP. So you can also use the EMAP. You can place cameras for different floors. So you can place a camera here and know which one is in which one. So this is how you integrate QSBCam2 and make use of the QSBCam2, either a small surveillance system, and take this small surveillance system and integrate it in a larger scale using the QVR Pro and QVR Pro services with other different cameras, and you can monitor it all by yourself from a central point of view. So thank you everyone. This is NAS Pedia, and I'll see you next time.